Hello YouTube, this is the Dbtgamer show, The Legend of Zelda Twilight, part 75. In the last episode, we got lost a lot. And I got very, very frustrated. In this episode, we're going to kick Skull Kid's ass and make our way into the Temple of Time. And go back to the past to fix the future. Oh, are you mad?
Oh dear, Polly Pocket's all pissed off.
Well, I'm sorry, but Mr. Flibbles is very cross. You shouldn't have run away from us. It's time for Uncle Link to fry you alive with his Hex Vision.
Mr. Flibbles says, "Game over, boys."
This part of the game, you two, just use your bow and arrow to snipe his arse. If you need
This is the whole reason why Link's crossbow training was invented.
If you need to use your Hawkeye.
You shouldn't. Hee, that was fun. I'll tell you what, I'll let you into a secret place. I don't know about your secret places, thank you very much. Just let me into the temple. So, yeah.
Right, today's the last time we shall see Skull Kid in the entire game.
Wait while he adjusted his lanyard. Right, carry on.
Let's make our way in.
We'll probably have to come back for a...
No, we don't! We do not have to come back here ever again! We're not! I don't care how many heart pieces they give us, we're not coming back! For God fucking no!
He'll give you the golden heart piece that grants 10,000 hearts.
I don't need that many! I can beat this game on 15! I first push this block with the strange symbol on it.
You mean the Triforce symbol?
Okay, the Triforce symbol then.
The strange symbol, which we only see every fucking game, yeah. It's printed on the back of the protagonist's hand.
There's very little mention of the Triforce Majora's Mask. There's very little mention of the Triforce in bloody Link's Awakening. So he's not in every game.
I've long since passed the point of caring. So... the fuck's that?
This is the male snail location. We'll give you time for later on.
You poor sod, you're about to get introduced to one of the most frightening creatures on the planet.
It's a snail. It's just
yes, poor sod, it's going to get introduced to one of the most frightening creatures on the planet.
Oh, you mean Agatha?
You think I meant the snail?
Well, snails can be pretty frightening too.
Well, if they're 10 foot tall, about to land on you.
Oh, okay. Have you seen some of those giant snails they have these days in zoos? They're fucking huge.
I have seen the world's largest snail. It's big. It's horrible. I wouldn't call it frightening. Granted, I wouldn't like to wake up and find it crawling over my face.
But there you go then. Right.
You gotta play another game of chess with these fuckers.
Oh no, we have proved our worth already.
Oh good.
Anyway.
So what's all this gunflim?
Time travel powers activate! Let's do the time warp again!
We don't have to. Oh, it's gone. Was that it? Yeah, apparently we went back in time to when that statue wasn't stood there, which apparently wasn't that long ago. Okay. Or maybe we went forward in time to when someone came along and just conveniently moved it.
No, we're going back in time, Adam. We have to go back in time. Zant decided to put the mirror piece that we need in the past.
How far?
Not sure, but we need to deal with these people first.
We'll do it then.
I'm getting raped!
Attack them!
You gotta kill at least 2 at once, so... You guys make me sick, 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 sick. Obligatory Power Rangers quote for you. From the first movie. The good movie, not the stupid Turbo movie which was shite.
There hasn't been like 6 Power Rangers movies by now.
No, they made 2 Power Rangers movies. They had the Power Rangers Turbo movie, which was absolutely terrible, and I have actually watched it. And they made the
so not recommended.
And they made the actual 90s movie, which in some ways it was bad, but it's better than that one at least.
Never a big fan of Power Rangers, I'm afraid.
I was a Power Rangers kid. If you must know from the Mighty Morphin series, my favourite one was Billy, because he was a techno guy and he built all the gadgets.
He was a blue one, wasn't he?
Yeah. I'm a geeky sort of kid, so I obviously I'm
actually surprised I knew what colour it was. So I guess I know more than I thought I did.
Anyway, let's go through this magic door.
Convenient door that does. Oh, it takes you to the other side of the rock.
No, Adam, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. Oh my goodness, this looks a lot better now.
No, it looks gaudy now.
Wow.
Yes, that's the reason why it's a ruin in the future, because you came along and smashed the place up. Just out of interest, how far back in the past are we?
I'm not sure, but here's the M2 snail location.
So the partner to that snail was actually a few hundred years in the past.
Yep. This is one of the very...
That's one hell of an obstacle to get, for relationships, don't you think? Centuries.
I can tell you a little story though.
I've heard of age barriers being a problem when it comes to relationships.
No,
distance, yes. Age, okay, fair enough. But the ages.
This is one of the very few places in the game where you actually have to go into a dungeon to actually get an insect. Every other insect in the game, as far as I can remember, is actually in the open field. It's not in this in a dungeon. I once saw this movie when I was younger about a time-travelling mailbox, and the girl, she put a letter in the mailbox. It went to a man, and they met up in the future and got married and stuff.
The fuck?
The movie was called The Lake House.
Oh bloody hell, that thing!
As far as movies of that sort of genre concerned, it was all right.
Yes.
Anyway.
So apparently Uku lives in the past as well.
Uku's everywhere, Adam.
Is this the Uku of the past, or is it a future Uku that's come with us?
It's a past Uku.
A past Uku?
Oh god. Oh no, I'm getting flashbacks now. Oh god, this place. Okay, you two, welcome to the Temple of Time. This dungeon's gimmick pissing me the fuck off.
Is there anything else you want to nick from my LP? I can do the rest. I can do the next 5 minutes in a hypersonic voice if you like.
No, what I mean is this dungeon, you have to climb all the way to the top, and then you have to climb all the way back down using one of the most annoying items in the Zelda universe. It just pisses me the right off. You have to go all the way to the top to just get down to the bottom.
Link, don't you think there's something odd about that statue? What statue? In the grove and in the temple entry, there are always matching ones on each side, but there's only one here. Why don't you use your senses to take a look around?
How much time are you to find them?
We're on 9:55, so about 10 minutes.
Right.
Well, so there is a statue there. It's just I knew it. There was one more here originally. So all we need to do is go further back into the past. To when it was there.
Adam, the Master Sword isn't really that. It's not really a time machine. You can only go back to one point.
That's bloody useless then.
You can go back to one point or back to where we were previously. You can't go back even further. It just doesn't work like that.
It's like the Futurama game, isn't it? There's a time machine in that. There's this gigantic weird machine with a big crank on it. Basically, the idea is you turn the crank for 15 minutes, stop turning the crank, and it sends you 15 minutes back in time. You know, to the point where you started turning the crank. That's what.
I played that game. It wasn't very good. I could only get to the Bender level, and then I pretty much got stuck.
I'm actually going to go full blown brony on you for 5 minutes, because there is actually an episode where one of the characters travels back in time. And there's a fan comic, just like a 1-page, few segments long. And one of the characters said, "I've been perfecting my time traveling technique. I can travel in further in time." And one of the other characters says, "Well, I can travel in time anyway. Hang on a sec." There, we've moved 3 seconds into the future.
Right, first things first. Pick up this iron thingy and place it on this switch. You're
just ignoring my brawny status, aren't you?
You'll find this iron. You'll find these iron objects all throughout the dungeon. This iron object is on this place here. We're in a dungeon now, and I need to explain stuff like you need to explain in your LP when you get to stuff that you need to explain.
Yeah, the thing is, these dungeons last for fucking ever. You've got loads of time to explain. And you're lost.
I won't need my bombs for now, so I'll put them away. Right, first things first, we need to get out our lantern, and that's a close shot. Lantern, please. Unlike these blazers.
Braziers.
Adam, there are plenty of shops in Wakefield if you want one.
Braziers, not braziers.
Oh, come on, I couldn't resist that one. And that gives our...
Yes, I know where Ann Summers is, if that's what you mean. But I'm not looking for lingerie.
I didn't think you'd go that far. Oh, hello. It's a British one.
Not so fast. At last, that is it. This is where I've been trying to get to. The ancient technology of our people sleeps in this place. We've searched all over, and now we're so close I can smell it. Once we find that thing, we can go home at last. Oh, gracious, yes. Young man, we're so close, so please help us. Please help us find what we're looking for. You're reunited with Uku. Is it the same Uku?
Yeah.
How do you know?
He's in every dungeon, he just falls around so he can find the same item he's looking for.
It's a she.
Androgenism! Damn you, Japan!
Spider! Large spider.
Hey, buddy.
A large spider with only 4 legs, so it's not really a fucking spider then, is it? It's not one of those tech-type things, is it?
Possibly.
Found a pot.
In his chest we find arrows. This is pretty useful in this dungeon because we will need to do quite a lot of long range targeting. You see these bells, they'll be important very, very later on.
The 4-legged spiders aren't that important, so you can happily kill them.
Right. Now, you see this gate?
Yes.
For some bizarre reason, we can't really open it right now. Because we pressed the switch to open the one in front of us. So, we need to be a little bit tactical here. And
move or destroy the pot. Closes the gate in front of you, opens the one behind you.
Yep.
Ah, smart. You must use the little grey cells, that is, yes.
Hey, buddy. You suck.
Poor sod.
Never stood a chance.
He killed Bertie! Kill him! He killed Richard and Thomas as well! No! So, yeah, after completely massacring a small family of lizard men and beating up the fuck.
These things are a pain in the arse. You've got to strike them on the back in order to kill them. And then they have a spaz attack. and
then they explode.
And then they spontaneously combust.
Right, we're actually on 16 minutes, by the way.
Right, I'll finish this room off and I'll call it a night. This is the last part I'm going to record this session, so let's just grab these 2 chests and call it a day. This chest we have 20 rupees.
And a bat.
Yeah, well, it doesn't really mount much of offensive. Can't you two?
Something important.
On the
what is it? What is it? It is.
On the note of collecting our dungeon map, I'll see you guys next episode. Goodbye.
All that hype for a bloody map. See you around, guys.